Good evening to everyone. I want to say you a very warm welcome at the 82nd International Session Connecting People by Culture. I'm very happy to be today with you. I'm Ana Zribuț, the first Vice President of the Association, the Writers League Timișoara Banat branch, and together with Carmen Stadelhofer, President of Eloy and President of Danube Networkers for Europe, we will present you this session, and we are very happy because today you will hear a very nice music. You will hear poem, a very interesting one, and also you will have the possibility to know more about European personalities through a very entertainment game. This game is Discovering European Soiree, but I give the floor to Carmen Stadelhofer to say more words about that.
Hello to all of you. I'm very happy to see you again, and I think we will have a very nice evening, a European evening as every time, with music, with poems, and with a discovering tour. It's a special form of discovering tours this evening, and you will see.
This session will start with nice music at electric violin. This is composed and performed by Dan Vos. And I would like, Dan, you can present yourself and say some words about the music you will play for us.
Hey, so I'm Dan Vos, and I wrote this piece of music actually yesterday and today. And I recorded all of the parts yesterday and today. I spent a few hours, and hopefully I'll remember how it goes.
So thank you very much.
It will be. We are very curious, Dan. Thank you for having given us time, given time for this presentation for us.
No problem.
Go on. Very fine. Thank you, Dan. It was inspiring music. How you would name it? Do you have a title for this?
Um, Thinking about it, probably there's always a first time.
Okay.
Okay.
So it was a good start, an introductory start for all of us, and a beginning for you for a new piece of music. And thank you, and have a good success with.
Thank you.
And we hope we will hear you another time. You had been
For
once,
sure.
and it's fine to have this combination of music this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
After this piece of music, which was composed for us for this meeting, I would like to introduce Barbara Sawaden from Rostock, from Germany, who will recite for us a very nice poem. And I give the floor to you, Barbara.
Thank
say
you.
Words about the poem and about the poet.
Yes, after this beautiful music, as I say, dear friends, why is this, that, and yet topical sauce from the work Erich Kästner. In this month is his 125th birthday. He was a German writer, and he lived from 1899 to 1974 in Dresden, in Berlin, and in Munich. He wrote poems and children's books and unreservedly against militarism and fascism. His books were burned by the National Socialists. He published his works abroad because he was banned from writing in Germany. After the war, he wrote screenplays for many children's and films. Take a look, please, for example, these works. For example, the Conference of the Animals, or his poems, The 12 Seasons, or Emil and the Detective. After the Second World War, he opposed rearmament. He believed in common sense and peace. Healthy common sense and peace would not like to see Europe and the world wanting living it for freedom of this world. Die Zeit fährt Auto. Die Städte wachsen und die Kurse steigen. Wenn jemand Geld hat, hat er auch Kredit. Die Konten reden, die Bilanzen schweigen, die Menschen sperren aus, die Menschen streiken. Der Globus dreht sich und wir drehen uns mit. Die Zeit fährt Auto, doch kein Mensch kann lenken. Das Leben fliegt wie ein Gehöft vorbei. Minister sprechen oft vom Steuersenken. Wer weiß, ob sie im Ernste daran denken, der Globus dreht sich und geht nicht entzwei. Die Käufer kaufen und die Händler werben. Das Geld kursiert, als sei es seine Pflicht. Fabriken wachsen und Fabriken sterben. Was gestern war, geht heute schon in Scherben. Der Globus dreht sich, doch man sieht es nicht. We will hope for freedom. Analog, Erich Kästner. Thank you.
We thank you very much, Barbara. Impressing. Many thanks. And here you have also the translation. Pari, you can show the first page. You have the poem in German and in English, Time Drives a Car.
What was this written, this poem? Because me seems to be very actual.
Yes, I think. It is
Aber wann wurde es geschrieben?
Also nach dem Krieg hat er ja eine Weile gebraucht, um aufzutreten und gegen die Wiederbewaffnung zu sein. war eines seiner Anliegen. Und schlimm war es natürlich auch, als in Berlin nach der Judenverfolgung auch alle Bücher der deutschen Dichter, guter deutscher Dichter brannten. Und da waren seine Bücher auch dabei.
Stopp, wir müssen übersetzen.
Ja, Entschuldigung.
So it was after the First World War, and he was very engaged in politics, and he saw the big dangers in politics, in racism, and after all, nationalism. And he wrote against, and he was also one of the persons who whose books had been burned, and he has to suffer a lot. But nevertheless, he has had a straight position, and he is not so known in Germany now, but it would be worth to know him because it's very actual what he's writing. But he is also well known and more well known in Germany for his books for children. And he was a humanist.
Das auch, und eben auch nach 1945 hat er festgestellt, wie man noch nicht abgerüstet hat und doch wieder die Waffenproduktion angetrieben hat, und das war sein Anliegen und er war darüber traurig, und vielleicht auch aus dem Grunde hat er sich auch der Kinder angenommen. Emil und die Detektive ist auch ein sehr interessantes, zwar heiteres Buch, aber eben auch auf der die Kinder lebten auf der Straße und waren gegen Diebstahl und so. Und es ist ein spannendes Buch auch, Geschichte.
But they said after the Second World War, he was also engaged, and he saw the risk of the new reanimation of arms and rebuilding of products for war products, and so was, how to say, always making aware of the dangers. And he wrote nice books for children with a nice story, but a good and deep background.
Und ich denke, seine Geschichten, seine Poemen, seine Geschichten und auch die Filme, die gedreht wurden, passen gut in unsere Zeit, wo jetzt wieder Kriege sind und auch zerstörte Städte. Und da muss man an Berlin denken, wie furchtbar es war, dass seine Werke zerstört wurden und viele andere auch. Und dass wir vielleicht auch von ihm doch einiges Gutes übernehmen an Stärke und Kraft.
Pointed out that he was very interesting, but also very, how to say, this man. He was fighting for peace, and he had not so easy life. And at the end, he was also depressed because he saw the risk and the evolution of society, which is not the best. But now, thank you, Barbara, for having known, and we ask you friendly to put this poem and what you have written about Erich Kästner in our WIMA interesting group of Europeans we get to know by this session, and it's wonderful to have chosen Erich Kästner. Thank you.
Yes. I say too.
Now we go over to other very important persons, and you will see that I will change a little bit. I will be another person. I will be Rachel van Hagen, and I'm an author. I'm a woman, a powerful woman. I was very well known at the end of the 19th century in Germany, but not only in Germany. I had a lot of friends And I had a special thing. In my flat, I invited very important intellectuals, writers, artists, novels, and so on, not looking for the state of society, how to say, statement or so on. It was just people who had been of interest. And I had no money. And I was not so, how to say, not so nice person. I was not, she's wonderful. No, I was an intellectual with a lot of spirit, but I had the disadvantage in this time to be a Shwev. And so I was disadvantaged. But nevertheless, with my spirit, I had a lot of friends and I invited them. And because I was poor, I invited them for a cup of tea and some bread, nothing more, to have good conversations in the so-called salon. That means we discussed literature, topics or others by little refreshments. And so I will invite you in this session and also in the next sessions to be in my saloon, this time in a digital salon. I don't know, in the heaven or somewhere, but today, digitally, I'm with you and I invite friends to be with us. And in the next sessions, I will invite persons from all our countries who had been or are, they can live now or can be dead since a long time. They have been strong for a common Europe, and they made some writings, some actions. We will hear for a common Europe, and it will be not so easy for you because a lot of them you don't know because they are very, very old or because they are very active, but in this country, not so well known, or in other countries not known. We will see. And so for this evening, I invite every time people from history, from culture, also ecology, politics, you will see. I invited 3 persons, but not for to be so easy to approach. They will be here and you have to ask. You have to ask, and so we will, perhaps, we don't know, but perhaps you will see, you will discover who is a person. If not, I will tell you later, or the person will tell by him or herself. And so I asked my first guest to come in and to present shortly, but really shortly. And then you, the other guest, have to discuss who is this person, where she is coming from, and for what she is famous. So go on.
Hello to everyone. I want to say a few words about myself. Here I am dressed in white. I have something in my hand. And I want to tell you that I saw the light of day for the first time in the year 1897 in the Kingdom of Romania in the town named Brăila. But unfortunately, I'm died now, and I died in the year of 1988 in the town of Bucharest in Romania.
Stop. And now up to the others. Make questions for to discover who is this person coming from Romania and living in the named state.
So,
You can ask for
Ana Aslan.
you can ask for interest and so on.
Ana Aslan este.
întrebări, questions.
No, I have a question and I will beg you. Because
Ana
those
Aslan,
who are from the
da.
same
Ana
country,
Aslan
please
cumva?
don't discover at the first moment. If not, there is not the game to.
It is a man or a
work,
woman?
huh?
It is a woman.
It's a woman. It's a researcher in medical.
Я областна
Yes,
наука
I make
работала.
research. I make research in the medical field because I'm a doctor.
Yes. Our colleague Roxana give the
Я
answer.
областна медицина-то.
Da?
Da, de Ana Aslan este vorba. Celebra.
Okay. Okay, Roxana, you guess, but I want other questions from the audience.
Tratamentul anti-aging contra îmbătrânirii.
Ce specialitate a avut în medicină? Ce a
Please
descoperit?
try to speak English if possible. If not, we have
Gerontologie.
problems to understand each other.
They asked me in what specialization in medicine I worked. I worked in a geriatric field, and I founded the world first geriatric institute in 1952. That's my contribution to the European history because it is the first geriatric institute in the world and in the Europe, of course.
You work with
Ами тези кремови, които са,
Și cu ce a
Sunt
rămas
văzut
ea în
figura.
istoria noastră, acum, după atâția ani?
Emily, in English, please.
you work with radioactive.
you are
Radio-
politician.
I'm not a politician, I'm a doctor. I said I finished the Medicine Institute. I'm a doctor and I made research and I received many awards and I've been a member of more than 20 prestigious world organizations. And my prize that I'm very proud is Leon Bernard Medal, which was awarded by the World Health Organization for my contribution to the development of gerontology and geriatrics.
Anna, I see
And-
that in the chat, Roxana has written the solution. So, who are
Yes.
you?
Yes, I am Ana Aslan. I'm Ana Zlibut, but now I am Ana Aslan, a very, very well-known personality in Romania, and not only Romania, because she discovered Gerovital. Her research, her scientific research led to Gerovital, which is the fountain of youth and prescribed for the effects of aging. And between the people who took my medicine was also Kennedy, Jeff Kennedy. And I could say that some words of mine are very, very touchful even nowadays, because I said to be forever young is not to be 20 years old, but to be optimistic, to feel good, to have an ideal in life, to fight for and to conquer.
Thank you, Anna Aslan. And I think you all will now understand, because I invited Anna Aslan, because this motto of life, to be optimistic, to have to be young in mind, even
Yes.
if we are older, this is a very, very important message, and it's too widespread in all Europe and in all the world, finally. And Anna Aslan really has a lot of fans in Romania. When you are in Romania, in each town, you will find a lot of stores with the cream of Anna Aslan. But also, if you have a look in German or other stores, you will find it. And she was very appreciated, Anna, by politicians. And I know that she had a meeting with Konrad Adenauer, our first minister president. And she handled also, she was a good doctor, she was a good scientist, but she was also a good, how to say, industrial product management maker, and so management person. And so a very powerful woman. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for the invitation.
Let's tell Patty, show me.
Oh, Emily, you have Gerovital. Super.
Also blue. So she is famous in Bulgaria too.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine.
Especially in Russia.
But I will ask the Germans who are here. Do you know Anna Aslan? Ingrid, you know her? It's no micro. But I think it's a very important person, not so well known in Germany. In Great Britain, Beverly, you knew her? It's
No, not known in Great Britain.
In Germany,
so
she is
you
known.
will have a look, and you know a very strong person. Not
In Germany,
so
she is
Светли,
known.
ето и аз показвам в мене нейното произведение.
who give a translation.
Ето го.
Patty, show Veska Ozunova.
Yes,
Show
but you
Veska
have to
Ozunova.
translate, Emily, because we don't understand Bulgarian.
Patty, no, I said in English, show Veska Ozunova. She also has got.
Oh, perfect.
That's fine.
But
So
I want to say something.
we will all take Genovital, and in the next session we will.
Светли, за това съм толкова млада и хубава.
So, but now I will ask my next guest.
Because of Gero Vital, she's so young and beautiful. So good idea, Anna.
But now I will ask my next guest. Elisabeth Groß wrote that Anna Aslan is known in Germany, at least in Baden-Baden, where she is coming from, can buy these products. Fine to know.
Well, I know her
But
products.
now up to the next.
I spoke with opera theater to make this face for me, but it's very difficult to prepare and after that to clean everything. So who am I? So I was born in 1827 in Solun, Thessaloniki. At that time it was Byzantia. I died 1867 in Rome on 14 February. And this year, 2024, is 1198 years from my birthday. Orthodox Church celebrates the Dormition on 14 February, my Dormition. Also, I had a brother, and we were Christian theologians and missionaries. Who am I?
So your brother is Metodio.
Hey, you are very clever.
It's good.
But who is Methodicus
clever.
and who is the brother and what?
Kirill and Methodius.
And
Da.
why they are so famous?
This evening there are many clever, many bright people here.
Yes,
So
but Emily,
I
we have to
present
discover
myself.
why he is famous. This was a name, but why this person is so famous, and he and his brother.
They were known as apostles to the Slavs, and in 1980, the first Slav Pope Johann Paul II, declared as co-patron saint of Europe. I will speak only about Kirill, or Cyril in Latin. He graduated and was a professor at the University of Magnaura. He knew many languages, such as Roman, Latin, Slavic, Khazars, Jewish, Sarician, and was on many missionary expeditions to the Khazars, to the Slavs in Great Moravia in Bulgaria, to the Arabians in Baghdad, to the Alanis in Fula, to the Hungarians in Pannonia, and many others. And the most important thing is that he created this new alphabet for Slavonic people, Glagolica, and also they translated. He learned many students, and together they translated the Gospels and liturgical books into the Slavic languages. So, what is their significant role in Europe? So, I don't present them as these brothers as Bulgarian, especially Kirill. He is European person, not Bulgarian, because the significant role is that they created Glagolica, but it is important for Bulgarian because it was like matrix, like methodology for creating new alphabet for Bulgarians. And in the name of Cyril, this alphabet is Cyrillic alphabet. The true in honor of Cyril, but the true that has to be Bulgarian alphabet. So these two brothers, because Methodius helped him all the time, these two brothers organized for the first time in Europe free access for all Slavic people, free access to knowledge and sciences. So this is also very important. Three things: creating of Glagolica, the second is matrix and basic for Cyrillic alphabet, the third that they created, four. The third they created people, followers, students who continue their work, and the fourth is that they gave free access without payment to Slavic people to use knowledge in science. So it is the first democracy is in Europe. And what said just a moment? What said Cyril? Listen your mind. Just a moment. Listen your mind. Listen the whole Slavic people. Listen their words because it came from the God.
Thank you, Kirill. It's a message.
Thank you that you're so clever to understand what I'm speaking about. But I prepare myself, even I prepare a presentation for them. But it's not necessary because you know everything. Thank you.
I'm not sure if all have known what you have explained, and thank you a lot. And also to you, my wish to put in the VIMA interest group this kind presentation of Kirill, and so that those who are not so aware can read once more and be informed. I remember that you had been Kirill once time and you showed us a Kirill alphabet and explained how it's functioning, because for those who have the Kirill alphabet in your countries, it's easy. But for us, German, Austrian, but also English people, French people, so Kirill is a language we don't know, and the alphabet seems very difficult to write and to...
I have to remark that more than 400 million people in the world study and use this Cyrillic alphabet.
this is a very important information, and it's one of the reasons why I invited you, because it was not only the time, and he's not the founder and the inspirator of this language, but
Всички
it's
славянски
also the
народи
fact that
ползват
a lot of
кирилицата.
people until now is using this
Yeah, it is
writing, and this is a base of identity, as you explained.
we use for some reasons. First, what we write, we read. What we would like to say, we can write. Sound to letter. Exactly. No 5 letters for one sound. And also, all letters can be together, one after another. And letters are simple, so we can write quickly and easy. That's all.
That's fine. And perhaps you can give us a lesson one day how to make it. Thank you very much, Kirill, and a very warm welcome in our salon. But now we have
Thank you for invitation.
another third guest this evening. He is coming from another country, quite another country, and has quite another role. Hello and very warm welcome. It's a person represented by who, and you will discover who he is this evening.
Thank you very much. I will try to remember to speak slowly as well. I first saw the light of day in 1965 in Yate, a small town near Bristol in England. I'm a woman, a writer of fantasy mythology linked to ancient European fairy stories, and I'm a philanthropist as well. I hope you can see my book. Who am I? You want me to say more?
Where's Nadia?
Are you a king?
Sorry?
Are you a king or royal family?
No,
Part of royal
no,
family?
no, a very ordinary person.
You are poor or rich people? Rich person?
No, I was very poor at one point.
And now?
Now I'm quite rich. I've written lots of books.
Okay.
In your activity, have you been a teacher also?
No, but I was a researcher for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a river in your yard?
Do I have a river in my yard?
Yeah.
No, but rivers do turn up.
Книгата художествена литература ли е и този, който я написал в планината ли живее?
Are you living in the mountain?
No.
Не.
He wrote for films.
А книгата художествена литература ли е или научен труд?
Художествена.
I didn't write for films. I wrote books, but other people have made my books into films.
She goes
Films.
She goes to Africa?
No.
No. You are very famous now, very, very.
I would think so, particularly amongst younger people.
Yes, I have to say, my dear, you are more known by younger people than by older.
Bravo, Elena,
Yeah.
bravo.
I think also rolling.
I think you are right. Congratulations, well done.
It was difficult. Book is a man and the writer is a woman, but let us know a little bit about her, because there are reasons I invited her.
Well, she's a very interesting person. She started off doing research and then struggling to bring up a child on her own, had an idea of writing a book called Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And the first book was very successful. So she then wrote other books and wrote another 7 books in the Harry Potter series. And as a result, she became very famous. A lot of her books got translated into films, got made into films, and she's used the money to set up philanthropic. Sorry about this. Philanthropic entities, philanthropic charities that would help other people. But her books talk about good and evil and the struggle between them. And they talk about how people might become strong even when they perhaps are not very strong. But if they work together, then they would become much more able to be successful, but be successful in fighting evil. So a lot of her work actually draws in a relationship to the folk stories and the mythology of Europe and its fairy stories.
So thank you for coming. And you see, I like a lot person with a message coming from all times and all countries and all areas. Do you have a message for us?
Yes, I think she does have a message for us. One of them is that the ordinary can become extraordinary if people want to do so. We shouldn't just judge something as ordinary. We should see what is the value in it too. I think she encourages people to rise to their dreams despite the challenges they face. And she encourages through her novels people to care for those people who are in need of help.
So thank you very much. And let us be together now for a longer time. And I invite now all of you to follow me. There will be in the Mentimeter, the possibility to make proposals for my salon, because we will continue to invite and reflect a moment what could be a person of importance also from your nationality, but with importance for European frame, for politics, for sport, for ecology, for culture, so you see Pari met in the is a link www.menti.com. Click on and Mentimeter will open his page, and you can write and propose persons, and we will see. So for some moments we will do. Pari, it was too quick. We have to look to see where we have to click for the Mentimeter. It's here.
In the chat, we have...
Menti.com. Anna, perhaps you can explain all the...
Yes, please, the participants to look in the chat. And in the chat, you will see the message from Pari, www.menti.com, and you have to click. Everyone should click on that link, please. I will do myself. And there you can see the Who Am I? European Personalities. Enter a word, another word, and another word. So we have 3 proposals to make. we can start to write. Everyone will think at the personality that would like to be shared with the others participants at our Come Together sessions. So I will start to write. Please, you do the same. After you wrote the names, please enter submit. I send my proposal.
And I think now, Pari, let us see what had been named or who had been named. You see, a lot have named Mihai Eminescu. This is a very important person for Romania. So, Milutin Milankovic. He's a Serb?
Yes, he's a Serbian scientist, mathematics.
Uh-huh. Marta Pibescu. Who is Marta Pibescu? Bulgarian?
No, Romanian poet and live in France.
Hmm?
Victor
And
Hugo.
Konstantin Brancusi. He is known, I think, because we had him in the session.
Smaranda Braescu, also Romanian.
Queen Maria of Romania.
Victor Hugo, France.
He's from France. Yes.
Nadia Comaneci.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I wrote Friedrich II, but it's written here in a very strange way. And I think next time we have it's better to make it bigger because it's difficult with the colors of the map, the mixture colors of the map, and now the named person. Dears, I invite you to send you a mail with the person you would like to present here in one of the next sessions. And then we will get in contact with you and we will see when you will be on this scene and present him or her. But we have right now a lot of interesting people, and I think we will have more and more. But you have also the chance to present a person who is important for you and for your country, linked with Europe, in the WIMA interest group, European Important Persons. You are invited to do it, and I will ask once more those who had been with us this evening, Kirill and Anna Aslan, and following to start. But now we will continue with our nice program because this evening we have other important things to present. The next will be a very nice song from Moldova, Moldova Mea. It will be performed by Alina Vikol. Alina, go on.
Oriunde aș fi pe acest pământ, cât de mult aș umbla, niciun cuvânt n-ar legăna mai frumos vocea mea. Tu ești leagăn de flori, cer senin, fără nori, Moldova mea. Nu aș putea să te uit, cum să uit, Moldova mea. Tu ești lăcașul meu sfânt pe pământ, Moldova mea. Cu Eminescu visam și cântam, Moldova mea. Cu Eminescu iubeam, doar cu tine acasă. Codri înalți, apele adânci, dor îmi poartă mereu. Oriunde aș fi Vântul pribeag cântă numele tău, țară scumpă, și eu îți închin cântul meu, Moldova mea. Nu aș putea să te uit, cum să uit, Moldova mea. Tu ești lăcașul meu sfânt pe pământ, Moldova mea. Cu Eminescu visam și cântam, Moldova mea. Cu Eminescu iubeam, doar cu tine acasă, Moldova mea.
Extraordinar, ești foarte talentată. So,
Mulțumesc.
a very beautiful voice, a very beautiful song from Republic of Moldova. Alina is a pupil of Cristina Aurelianu from Leova. And many thanks to Cristina and many thanks to Alina. Alina, how old are you? Câți ani ai?
Poftim?
Câți ani ai?
12.
12, 12 years old. Felicitări, congratulations. Beautiful.
Mulțumesc.
Multe mulțumiri, Alina. Și la Cristina. So, after this beautiful song, we will hear another beautiful song because we have another love song. This was love for the country, but this time we have love between two young lovers, but separated by their disapproving parents. And I want to tell you that I like very much this song, Jovano Jovanke, which is a traditional folk song from the region of Macedonia. And because in this song is mentioned Vardar. Vardar is a river. And every time when I go with my car to Greece, I cross and I go near Vardar many times. So I feel very close to this song. Tatiana Petrica is from Vârșeț, from
Mulțumesc.
and she will sing for us this beautiful song. Tatiana, the floor is yours. Te ascultăm cu drag, Tatiana.
Mulțumesc. Jovano, Jovanke, kraj Vardaro sediš, mori belo platno beliš, belo platno beliš, dušo se na gore gledaš. Kraj Vardaro sediš, mori belo platno beliš, belo platno beliš, dušo se na gore gledaš. Jovano, Jovanke, ja se tebe čekam, mori doma da mi dojdeš, a ti ne dođaš, dušo, srce moje Jovano. Ja se tebe čekam, mori doma da mi dojdeš, a ti ne dođaš, dušo, srce moje Jovano. Jovano, Jovanke, tvoja ta majka, morim tebe, ne te pušta, kaj mene da dojdeš, dušo, srce moje Jovano.
Betleci, nu vrei să spraveș.
Tvoja ta majka, more tebe ne te pušta, kaj mene da dojdeš, dušo, srce moje Jovano. Mulțumesc!
Bravo, 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 Tatiana, voce frumoasă, cântec frumos. So very nice, a beautiful voice and a very nice song and extraordinary. Many, many thanks, Tatiana. So we had a nice song from Moldova, we had from Serbia, and now we will have from Romania, from the town of Cluj-Napoca. Now, Nan Florin Ioan will sing for us Ce s-ar face inima, what the heart would do. Florin, te ascultăm.
Hello, everyone. First, I want to say some words about this song.
Yes.
Because this meeting is about culture, and this song speak about love. But more important, humanity and the interconnective about people.
Very important.
So if we lose this love, I think we will lose ourselves.
I agree.
So I will start the song. Ce s-ar face inima de n-ar ști ce-i dragostea, ar umbla pe acest pământ ca un nor bătut de vânt. Ar umbla din prag în prag, fără nimeni drag. Inima de n-ar iubi, primăvară n-ar mai fi. Lopii nu s-ar legăna și nici cucu n-ar cânta, n-ar cânta izvoarele când răsare soarele. Ce s-ar face inima de n-ar ști ce-i dragostea, iarnă, vară, noapte, zi, singură pe lume ar fi. Fără niciun adăpost, fără dor și fără rost. Thank you, everybody.
Mulțumim, mulțumim frumos. A fost minunat. Many, many thanks to Florin. It was a very nice song, very nice voice. And so we listened beautiful songs. We listened to a very nice poem from Barbara. You have learned a lot about the European personalities. And I hope you enjoyed our session today. Carmen?
Yes. Also, I hope that you enjoyed these wonderful songs, also the poem, and learned a little bit about Erich Kästner, but also about our guests. And just for the end, I would ask if you like to continue with my saloon and if you have some ideas to come in. If you enjoy, we will continue to present persons who had been important or who are important, but you don't know for the moment. Or some know and some will present. We will see. In any way, if you have ideas to make our session more participative, let us know and write to us the ideas you have. I think this evening we had been very active, and that's fine, but perhaps you have other ideas, and so we are open for all. But next session will be a special session in 2 weeks, and I really invite you strongly to join and to say it also to others, because it will be one day after this start of this terrible war in Ukraine, and it will be a session of solidarity for Ukraine and the Ukrainians. And if you have some song or poem or presentation which would fit to this very serious but important theme, and for giving us hope for peace and freedom, and or to present some action you made, let us know and come in, but let us know before to prepare a little bit this session. But in any way, take time and show some solidarity to those who suffer a lot for the moment by him, her, themselves in the country, but also as refugee outside. So you're invited, and then in the next month we'll make another session, come together session, where you're invited to present songs and poems, and also some European person you like to present. Have a good night, have a good week, have a good time, and let us see again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All the best,
Bye bye.
everyone.